In this how-to video, we will be showing you how to do a general vehicle inspection. Safety is the #1 priority, so please make sure you have proper PPE and protection. First thing you want to check are the exterior lights. To do this, you should do a walk around the vehicle to check that the taillights and headlight housings are not broken or damaged. You will need an assistant to press the brake pedal to make sure that the taillights work. Just like this. Put it in reverse. And those work. And low beams, high beams, turn signals.
Wiper blades and spray needs to be checked. To do this, you need to pull the right stock toward yourself.
Some vehicles like the CR-V are equipped with a rear wiper blade. So you have to make sure that those work as well.
The next thing you need to do is to pop the hood.
On every vehicle it's different, but most of the time there's a hood latch underneath the hood. Just right here. And you lift. And then you have to grab the hood prop, which will be right in front. And then you have to find the hole. There we go.
Next thing to check is the oil and all the fluids that are located under the hood. Now you have to find a dipstick, which will vary in locations vehicle by vehicle. The dipstick is almost always bright yellow and will typically have an oil sign on it.
Yo, who knows where Mr. Right? Okay, so this is all the basic tools and equipment. There. Here's what your oil should typically look like. A little bit darker than this is fine. Next easy thing to check is the windshield washer fluid. Windshield washer fluid can be really located anywhere in the engine bay, will always be located on the outside of it. In this CR-V, it's located right here. You can see that it's quite full actually, but it's always good to top it up, just because you can never have too much. Next up is the power steering fluid. Most of these will have some sort of symbol on it, as this one does not. But what you'll do is you take the cap off, and then you have to look inside and see what it looks like. If it looks very dirty and dark like this, it should look like this. So this one definitely needs to be replaced. As well as there's also a max and min line, as this one is overfilled as well.
Okay, so this is your automatic transmission fluid. That's what it should look like. So the transmission fluid is sometimes hidden in the engine bay, but it will mostly be down under. In this case, it'll be right there. So what you need to do is you take it out. Which in this case, it should be just fine.
Brake fluid is the last fluid to check. The cap will have a circle with one curved line on each side of it. The brake fluid needs to be within the min and the max should look clear. This is the normal brake fluid.
And what it should look like. Next up is the air filter. The air filter will be a big box and have a long hose that goes to it. Most of them will use plastic clips, but on the CR-V they use 4 screws on each side of it. So you'll want to take it off. Sometimes there will be a hose clamp that holds it as well, but most of the time you can just remove the entire assembly. Now in this case, the CR-V uses a cylinder, which is interesting. But basically, if light can shine through it, then that means that it is. In this case, you can see through it, so it doesn't work. Next thing you want to check is the battery and the battery cables. You want to make sure that the terminals are not cracked or have any sort of large amounts of rust. And you want to make sure the cables are secure and won't move anywhere, because that would be very dangerous. So what you'll need to do next is jack up the car. In our case, we have 2-post jack stands, but for the average person, you'll have to use a jack and 2 jack stands to hold the car up. So one of the things that you'll want to do while the car is up in the air is shake the tire and feel for any looseness or any clicking noises. In this case, this car seems. So while you're underneath the car, you have to shake everything and make sure that they all work, like the sway bar links, the sway bar itself, the axle, And here are the brake lines as well, which seem quite secure. And then you follow the sway bar to the other side, and as you can see, there's an oil leak. Sway bar links are dirty. There's the axle, and there's a huge leak and just a whole mess, which would need to be replaced. And if you go to the other side, it's the same over there as well. You need to be replaced. On the rear, you're gonna have to do the same thing. Which, as you can see, this moves way too much. There should be very little play, just like in the front. And if you follow the sway bar, it moves way too much as well. It's all rusted and corroded. And over here as well, it moves. And this sway bar link moves not as bad, but still just as worse. And the axle itself seems to be okay, and there's no leaks. It's the brake lines, which seem to be secure. Or is the exhaust system, which is this thing. This is the resonator, which goes into a catalytic converter, which then falls all the way down into the muffler. And overall, it seems like it's good and it's holding up. What I want to check are the tires. Now, the tires you can do when they're on the ground or up in the air, it doesn't really matter, but you want to look for these weather cracked tires. Along here, there'll be a bunch of cracks, and those you do not want and would need to be replaced. In this case, these ones are fine, so all is good.
So tire pressure could be either measured by this or this, but you would need a air pressure tool. So to check your tire pressure, I would use this one. So you would need for it to be flush to the bottom, and then go on the thing. And then my tire pressure is at 41. So we're gonna have to air that out a little bit. So it's a little bit over. Since this car's tire pressure is set to 32. And we'll check again. And it's still at 41. Alright, now it's 40.
And that is how you do a general inspection on any vehicle that you have at home.